Hi everyone, in this video I'm going to show you how to make your own drawing app, and as well as I'm going to show you how you can make a dots and boxes game and some other fun stuff. So let's start. The first thing we need to do is we need to take our background from the draw and we have to put it inside in the setup. So when we do that, we are basically moving our background into the setup and stopping it from clearing our whatever we are making on the canvas over and over again, which is happening inside the draw. So when we put it inside the setup, now whenever we are making anything, it will be made like repeatedly. So we can see different positions of the same circle, which if the background is in the draw, we cannot see. So let's see if we have an ellipse. An ellipse is controlled by mouse X and mouse Y, and it's 50 50, and I'm trying to move it in the setup, and the background is in the setup. It's not clearing all these previous circles, and that's why I'm getting this. So when I'm putting my background back, this effect will be gone and I can see one circle moving on the screen because it's being cleared up by the background. So we need it to be inside the setup so it doesn't clear off and we can make our drawing app. So now this next step is to make the function mouseDrag. This is the function we already have in p5.js editor, and that's a nice function. When you move your mouse across, it will be helpful in making our drawing app. So start with the a stroke of 0, let's give it, and stroke weight of 5, and then we are going to make a line, and line will be our working like a pen. So to start with, we will give it mouseX and mouseY, and the next bit of things, which is x2 and y2, we will be giving the previous mouse X position, which is also given in our p5 editor, Y position, and when we move it around, as you can see, when I click and drag the mouse, you can see I can make this, I can make a circle, I can make a triangle, I can make a star as well. So it's a complete drawing app. You can change the color. I'm going to use the mouse X because it gives multiple colors in that multicolor line we can have, and I can make the mountains like this with this different color, and I can make sun with this and many other things which I wanted to make. So let's see if I have this, make tree as well. So this is a little bit our drawing app which I made with this. Now we have this built up. The second thing we need to do is we need to make dots and boxes game. So for that, we will go inside the draw, and in the draw we are going to be using the nested for loop. So let's clear out canvas and let's make the for loop this time and make another for loop inside it, and the first we will say that let I is equals to, we want it to be at the 50 position to be start with, and then we want our to be spread out to the width minus 50, so it will be at 350 position, and I plus is equals to 50, that means that is the gaps between them, or the space between them, is 50. In the same way, we are going to use another variable, which is j. In this case, I'm making, you can name anything you want, and then I'm going to say get j as height minus 50, and j plus is equals to have 50 spacing in that. Now I just need to give the stroke and give the points which I wanted on the screen. So let's give it nice dark red color, and stroke weight, let's give it, let's say 10, and then we have our point, which is easy to make. So I will just put the I and the j variables because point takes x and the y positions in it. So we are ready. Let's see, we have our dots appearing on the screen. So let's try our next dots and boxes. So I make the first line, and when I lift it, release the mouse, the line is not continuing, which is good. The next line my friend make, then I make again, then again, and in this way, when we come to a point where we are making some lines and you just have one line to make and 3 lines are already done, you can have that box. In this case, there are 2 lines, so you make 1 line and you give the other person chance of making the rest of it. So the other person will make the last line and take the box again. So you can make 2 lines inside it to differentiate that one is boxes of one person and the other boxes of another person. So this is your dots and boxes game. It is a strategy game and is really fun to play with your friends. The next game which I wanted to make is, I will reduce this from these dots, and I'm going to say that the dots are have less than these, so I will increase the decrease them to this, and I will say I need one a little bit more dots. So now I'm going to be playing the game of in which you don't have to lift your pencil and you have to make a house structure, and you cannot cross a line which you already made again. You cannot redo that and go back. So for example, if I'm making a house like this and I have to go back and I have to come back, I cannot do this again. I cannot go over again to make the line back again. That's not right. So that's against the rule. This game is basically called the Euler's path, which is a maths thing. So this is how you are going to make that thing. So let's try this out. I'm going to make the house, and its house shape should be like this. I'm right now just showing you. I'm not making it, I'm just showing you that a house should be like this. So we will use these dots to help us make it a nicer way. So I'm going to make the house without uh, lifting my pen, and I'm doing that. I'm not going to lift my pen, and you can see I made the house. So you can continue like this, and you can make the other half as well. So if I have to make like this again, let's see what I can do in this as well. So if I say make it 100, yeah, now I have more space here. So let's make it again. So I'm going to do it again, and this time I'm going to make it Again the same one, follow the lines, and I'm going to make this, cross again, go down, go like this, and I did it. So this is Euler's path, where you don't lift your pencil and you don't cross the line over again. So these three things you can make out of a single program, which is very small and very easy to make. And hope you like this video, and see you next time. Bye.